Could this messy bun get any messier? Jesus
I know.
Christ.
Maybe
I did the messy thing, and then I made it look like it's not messy. So I'm just like, I'm good.
I get rid of my bun before the live, so
Yeah,
live, actually.
it looks good.
What's going on, guys? I am your host, JC. This is Nerdy Treasures. That's the last time I'm going to say that, actually, because after tonight, I will not be Nerdy Treasures any longer.
What are you gonna be?
Nerdology 101.
Oh,
So I am
Nerdology.
rebranding Nerdy Treasures, and we are switching everything up, and just because I want it to be more me.
oh.
But
Okay.
I just want to say hello. We are doing Are We Not Entertained? And tonight we are doing a Night Before Christmas, the Netflix movie. So I'm gonna let a couple people jump in here. Hello, Eric Jones. Welcome to the stream. Yo, Jay, what's happening? Peanut butter, always a pleasure. String bean. As always, I am joined by some guests with this. Tonight we have Forever Freaking Funko to that side. Down here you got Miss Lady Days. And you got is that you, Lady Days?
Yes, guilty.
L Train?
I can't help it, guys. The train goes behind my house. There's nothing I can do.
So what did you guys think of this movie?
JC, don't even get me started.
I mean, I am a huge Christmas person. Like whenever right before Thanksgiving happens, I am all Christmas. And my wife hates it, but because she wants to celebrate Thanksgiving, but I'm already in Christmas mode. So I want to do all Christmas during the holiday season, and when I seen this opportunity, I had to take it. So I enjoyed this movie actually.
I'm going to start off with, at first, I was like, what is this garbage? What is this garbage you got me watching? But I have to say, though, I do enjoy a good Hallmark cheesy, like, Christmas movie. And this was, like, Netflix's, like, take on it. So
They did a little bit better than Hallmark, though. They had better actors.
I don't know about that. I will say that I didn't hate it. I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And it was almost like funny. Like I want to say that I laughed at certain points that I guess were not supposed to be funny, but that's my sense of humor.
Like what?
Like certain acting parts, like when Vanessa Hudgens, right? That's her name.
Yeah.
When like she was trying to be serious and like being all like sweet, and she would like the part where she was talking about her neighbor or the guy who had the kids and his wife died, and she was like having like a moment about he's a good person and a good like that cheese was laid on so thick. I was laughing my ass off.
It was very cheesy.
Could you really take Vanessa Hudgens serious though after seeing Spring Breakers in this role? Like, have you guys seen that movie?
I have.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that movie though.
That's the one with Selena Gomez, ain't it?
Oh yeah, like they all like those girls are crazy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You tried to watch it, you couldn't finish.
Who didn't
It
finish
was
it?
a very cheesy movie. Hallmark had nothing on Netflix today.
It was painful.
That's debatable. Debatable, JC. Debatable.
Oh,
So what did you think of this movie, Lindsay?
I'm not a big. I love like romantic movies, but I'm not a big Christmas romantic movie person. Like if I'm going to watch a Christmas movie, it's going to be like old school Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or Mickey's Christmas Carol or Frosty. So this was my mom would love this movie because this is like right up her alley. But for me, I was just like, it was very, I like the cast. I just didn't like the storyline. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know.
All right, Anthony, what about you?
I agree.
I couldn't watch past. Wow. So when they were and this was in the beginning of the movie, when they were in the restaurant scene in the beginning, and the night, that's I use that term very loosely. The cookie cutters, the night, when he drank his hot chocolate and I forgot what they ordered, and he said, "Bring me more, wench." At that moment, I was like, I saw the reaction and I turned it off. I was like, so, leading up to this part, you have the knight who gets hit by a car, but is perfectly fine, like no injuries whatsoever, no blood, no broken bones. He's just perfectly normal. He calls the policeman officer. Okay, officer. How the hell does he know this name officer when he's from way the past? Like over and over again. Like when he comes out of the shower and he's wearing a towel around his waist. I'm sorry, but back then there was no towels and they don't wear it around their waist. So how would he know? Like his first time taking a shower, he had no issue finding out how the hot water works, how the cold water. It was so cheesy. It was like the Green Bay Packers with diarrhea and diarrhea, a bunch of crappy cheese, and that's what the movie was. It was on cheesy. It was Packer cheesy. And if you're a Bears fan, you hate the Packers. So that's what I think about this movie.
That's a fact.
That was pretty bad.
I couldn't get past the wench part. Once that happened, I'm like, this is dumb. I'm over.
I really wanted to like it because it was actually filmed like the next town over from me. So like 15 minutes away it was filmed. So I really, yeah. And I didn't even know that until I started to watch it. And I'm like, okay, I recognize like the street. I recognize those stores. And then I'm like, oh my gosh. I Googled it and I'm like, oh my God.
Was it filmed in Canada?
Yeah. It was
well, that makes more sense now.
But I really thought that was a set, especially when they were like in that Christmas village or whatever.
No, that is actually a theme park that I take my kids to like every summer.
Are you serious? I thought that was an indoor set with fake snow. Oh wow.
I know when I was first watching it, I'm like, what? And then I'm like, wait a minute. So I like get out, the old Google and I'm like, how did I not know this? So I just thought it was kind of funny. I'm like, this was filmed like down the street from me pretty much. So yeah.
I heard another thing about Canada. Wow, I went out of focus real quick. I heard another thing about Canada this week that the Ghostbusters new sequel was filmed in Canada, but it's based here in Oklahoma.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they filmed it in Canada, but they're calling Canada Oklahoma, and I'm like, that ain't right.
They do that a lot, though. They do that like Riverdale. The show Riverdale is filmed here. But
another cheesy show.
Oh, stop it! It is not a cheesy show.
I love Riverdale.
Riverdale is so good.
I'm still on season 1, but yes, it's good.
Mm-hmm. I like the thing I liked about this though was like the whole like chivalry thing. I don't know. That's like the only thing I really liked about it. But
I did think he was adorable, especially when he kept like flip flopping from his like English Noi accent to like to the it's lit AF.
Like he was cute. Like he was sweet. But yeah.
I do agree that we don't have the chivalrous people anymore. Mm-hmm. That we should be more chivalrous. I don't know if that's a thing, but I think the world today would be a better place if we had more chivalry.
It would, I think. But.
So, what were some of your favorite scenes in this movie?
Wench.
Wench.
I guess that was my favorite scene.
I couldn't get over it. He kept calling it chocolate mead. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
This tasty mead.
Yeah, like when they opened up sunroof and the snow fell down. It's like, first of all, that snow is it's fake snow, and like it's so obvious that it's fake. And so it just added to the cheese on this cheese fest. But when the snow fell down on her, but like that snow would have been blown off when they were driving because it's so light, like the way it fell down. So it's just a bunch of cheese. But yeah, I think that restaurant scene was pretty funny. But that's pretty much all I saw, so I don't know anything after that.
So did you get to the where he went and took a shower and came back out and watched the TV forever?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
Your magic box, yeah.
AF.
Magic box.
That's what we called it. I stayed up watching your magic box.
Yo,
Sure
magic.
you did.
And why would she leave? Like, why would she leave him alone with Alexa? Like, that's scary. You don't want to do that.
He put Alexa in the freezer.
Well, people don't like if you hit somebody with your car, you feel awful about it or whatever, but you're not going to invite them over to your house. You just met them.
Yeah.
It's not something
You're not going to go to the hospital and wait like they're like worrying about them if they're, you know what I mean? Like,
especially since he like appears to be crazy, you know, you're gonna be like, oh hey, crazy guy, come back to my house.
That's like the most important part. He's like, I'm a knight. I'm from freaking wherever. Like, you're not going to be like, oh, he should come
Norwich.
stay with me.
He's from Norwich. He's from Norwich.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, here, take my car. Would you like to take my car?
Oh, your mechanical steed, and she goes here.
No, take my car. And he's driving away, and she's like, okay, this is okay. This is okay.
I did like the sister.
Yeah.
I can't remember the actress's name, but she's an incredible actress.
She's the girl from Vampire Diaries, no?
Yeah, I was trying to remember her name. It's Dobrev or
Mia
something like
Dobrev.
that.
Dobrev.
No,
Dobrev.
that's not her. That's not her.
It's not her though.
Let me look
It's
it up.
not?
No,
Are you serious?
that's
It
what I'm
looks
trying
just
to
like her.
do. I'm looking it up.
But
yeah.
I did like her. I liked the niece because the niece did some really good acting for a child.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Her name is Manuel something. She was in HBO's Entourage, Adam Sandler's Don't Mess with the Zohan or Zohan.
she was.
That's who she is. She was in.
Was she in the Snow Globe?
I'm reading. Hold on.
I can't believe that's not her.
Yeah, that's what it says. But
I
not
thought for sure that was her. I was like, holy crap.
yeah, it looks like her. Yeah, no. So she's really a nobody. No, so yeah, Entourage is probably the biggest thing she was in. So
Okay, because I was like, oh my gosh, she's the girl from Vampire Diaries. Like, how the mighty have fallen. She's like a background character. Sorry.
I couldn't get over the fact that the dude's name was Circle.
His last name was Jerk.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
It wasn't Circle. It was Sir
Cole.
Sir Cole.
Yeah,
Cole.
but it sounded like Circle, right? Yeah.
It's Circle. I was like, okay.
Just like first name Justin, last name Case. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Was Cole a very popular medieval name? Does anybody know?
Not really.
Yeah,
Not
that's
really.
what I was wondering too. I'm like, this is a pretty like common like name right now, so it's just kind of
Cole.
circle.
Oh, wait. I
Circle.
know Ness said she watched it. Was there anybody else in the chat that watched this movie? I like you guys said it. I felt like it was a Hallmark movie.
It was.
Yeah.
It really was, and
Yeah.
that is the only channel is on my TV because my daughter and wife love it. I hate it.
Mhm.
Like after of those suspenseful movies, after 10 minutes of the girl with a broken leg running down the hall, I want the killer to win.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people that I really don't care for Hallmark movies that much, but I didn't mind this one.
Alexander Perez says he just watched it. Did you like it, Alexander? So, yeah. The Hallmark movies. I don't know, but like I said though, like Hallmark movies, they have a cult. Like it's like a following. Like women love these movies. Like my mom can sit there and watch them for like 8 hours, like straight.
I'm more of a Lifetime movie. I like the Psychos. Like I
too.
wasn't
Britney
always
watching. I'm like, I gotta watch the Britney movie.
I'm all about the classics.
Yes.
Oh,
Little Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown's Christmas.
Charlie Brown's Christmas. I got
Never gets old.
No.
my like Charlie Brown setup over here.
Uh-huh.
I did like the town though. It was the kind of movie too that makes you like, God, I kind of wish I did live in a small town where like everybody knew each other.
Yeah.
I live in a small town where everybody knows each other. I live in a small town where everybody knows each other. It's not great.
Yeah, no, it's not. So do I. So do I. It's yeah.
Well, they were running. He was running into her. She ran into her ex at the parade, type of thing. Then she went to go eat, and she ran into her ex again.
Mm-hmm.
Like that would be horrible. Like
I thought he was going to be, because the way they talked about him, I thought he was going to be more of a part of the storyline, but he never.
More of a douche.
Yeah, there was no. I have to say too, it was kind of refreshing. There was no villains in this movie. There was no like. I mean, except for maybe that pickpocket guy at the end, there was no like bad person in this movie.
There was no action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alexander said it was all right, but she wouldn't watch it again.
Besides getting the girl off the ice, that was about all the action in this movie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He was cute, though. He was cute.
I don't know.
I don't know. But I just say, I don't know. With Vanessa Hudgens, because I've seen Spring Breakers, I just can't. I'm like, girlfriend, you're not fooling anybody. Like,
like I said, I have a teenage daughter, so I put her right to High School Musical.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Spring Breakers, though, was a really great movie. James Franco in that movie, yeah. I didn't even know that was him for like the first. I don't even know, for like 40 minutes of that movie. And then when it finally hit me, I was like, holy, is that freaking James Franco?
He plays such a good dirtbag, doesn't he?
He does.
He does. Oh my God. That is the kind of guy you do not want your daughter coming home with. Nope.
Mm-hmm. But did you all date one of those like at one point in her life? I don't know.
Not me. Sorry. Still with like my first boyfriend.
Okay, never mind. Moving on.
I didn't like the dude that they played Sir Cole because he was kind of creepy looking. Like he could be a stalker in another movie.
I thought he was cute. He was very boy next door.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But Anthony's right. He got the 21st century real quick, and it didn't.
Yeah.
Somehow it just clicked for him. A lifetime of horses and everything, and cars are just normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For someone who didn't know how to drive a car, he kind of drove it like pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good job.
Except for his parking job.
Yes. Yeah.
What did he call that airplane in the beginning? A flying dragon or metal dragon or something?
Steel
Yeah.
dragon.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Anthony will not finish this movie ever.
The only thing missing watching it was like a can of cheese that you can spray.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I was missing.
It was
That would have
really
been great with this movie.
Oh yeah. So I mean, would you guys want to live in the medieval times?
No. Look, yes. Look, I've always.
Well,
name is
you
Square
have,
here.
you have the name.
I wanted to growing up. I was like, oh, I always wanted to be, back in the day with the pretty big dresses. But like, if you actually read about those times, no, absolutely not. They were into urine a lot. Like, if you really, they used it as like perfume or to like get the smell off of like linens. They would piss on it. Like, no, I would live in medieval times. Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
Nope.
I really don't care for medieval times.
No.
Is there a time period you'd want to live in?
Yeah.
Yes, Ness, and women were treated badly.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Oh.
No, because of the plague.
Tylock.
Tylock is such a smart ass.
I think the 20s for me would be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
I like the 30s and 40s. I like that whole like the bombshell thing. Like I just love the way that the women wore their hair and the pencil skirts and the red lipstick, and I love that. The 20s are cool too. And
well, like you would live, obviously, if you lived in the 20s, hopefully, if you're not dead, you'd live through the 30s and 40s. But yeah,
yeah.
like that whole time period, the fashion was great. Like I love that fashion.
If I could be like a teenager in the 20s, but then like in the 30s, be like in my 20s, and then that would be perfect. That'd be perfect. I think that, and like I like the music from that era. Like I will like quite often like tell Alexa to like turn music on from like the 1920s, 1930s. I don't know. Maybe that makes me weird, but I just like it. So, I don't know.
Good time in history.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What about you, Gwen?
Wait.
Is there an era that you would want to live in?
Definitely like the 30s and 40s, and maybe the 60s. I would have liked to have gone to Woodstock. That would have been fun.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Anthony?
Yeah, the 20s, 30s, and 40s. Yeah, that's the best. That's the best era. Like even the vehicles, like they weren't modern or nothing, but they were simple. And I don't know. Just I love the style, like the music, the style back then. Everything was just I don't know. After World War I, everything was chill.
Mm-hmm. Even back then,
living through World War II would have been kind of shitty, like to have to experience that, I think, to a point, but in the 40s, in the mid 40s, but kind of leading up to that would be fun a little bit.
I would kind of want to do probably the Roman days. The Roman.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's something I've always had a dream of. So something like doing that. I love the Socrates, and I love the philosophical stuff that back then, and the way they drank every day and had parties all the time. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I would want to live back then.
I just like their like philosophy and like their like I don't know, like the gods and the goddesses and the whole like Troy story and stuff like that. Like I just love that. So yeah, that would be cool. Same with like the early 1900s, like 1910, 1912, like kind of like the Titanic era. I think that would be cool too.
Have any of you watched Outlander?
No, but I heard it's real good.
It is really good. It is really good. It actually came on Netflix not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
We're waiting for the next season to come out.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time period, I think I would want to live in too, the Irish days.
Yeah.
After doing my ancestry and stuff, I have a lot of Irish and Scottish in me.
Yeah.
So I think that's something I would really like to live in.
I'd like to do that too, the whole ancestry thing. Because like you always hear like, like from your parents and grandparents, like, like where you came from and where they came from. But I'd actually like to really like dig into it.
I hear that that's not like so many people are like surprised how wrong they are about their ancestry actually when they get that done. Like it's a good like 80% of people are like, oh, I'm this Italian and this much whatever, and then it comes back and it's like, no, you're like German and something else.
Yeah.
It's astonishing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you learn anything new, JC, when you did it? Like, was there something that popped up that you weren't expecting to see on it?
Yeah. Like I didn't know anything about the Scottish heritage, and the English heritage. I knew a little bit about the German and the Mexican or Spanish, whatever you want to say. Uh, but I'm really predominantly English and Scottish. So I was like 63% Scottish, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
So there
But I
was
can
some
see
times
that,
back in my day. So
yeah.
That's cool.
like she was saying, it's different. Like whenever you have that DNA test done, and I've been actually tracing my tree back, but it's different completely from what you're told as a kid.
Yeah. I can tell you, the one cool thing that I do know is that my dad's side of the family, so like my grandmother, on his side of the family, she is related, like obviously through time, to Laura Secord. So I'm like, damn, I want free chocolate. But then I realized she did like other things other than like the whole chocolate thing, right? So I'm like, oh, I'm like, that's kind of cool. I don't know. I'd like to do that. So you'll have to let me know like what you used. 'Cause
I think I used Ancestry DNA.
yeah,
It was only like $40.
that's not bad. I think that'd be really cool.
How long did it take?
Huh?
How long did it take to get the results?
3 weeks. I think it was 3 weeks after I sent it out, and then they put everything online. So it was kind of cool.
That is
Was there any unknown DNA or junk DNA that they
I'm not,
alerted you of?
they did have some junk DNA.
Huh?
I think there was some junk DNA,
Mm.
but
What
like
does junk DNA mean? They just can't.
It's extraterrestrial.
undefinable.
Oh, that's cool.
Unidentifiable.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
junk in the
Oh,
trunk.
JC's got cake.
That's cool though.
Well, it was like because they update their system every 6 months, and I did mine like 3 years ago, so they're popping up new stuff, but it just keeps getting more interesting and interesting.
Mhm.
Like there was one about apparently I have like 5% African, and I was like, that just don't seem right, and it just kept popping up more and more. Like I think when I started it was 5%. Now I'm up to like 9.
Mhm.
I was like, okay,
But that's what it goes like bloodlines back to, isn't it?
yeah.
Like over in that area, yeah. Oh, so they go like
Yeah.
way back. That's cool. That's really cool.
So you get to see it online or something? Is it like posted where you can like get updates on it?
Yeah, I can show you right now.
That's interesting.
It's really neat.
That is cool. I know a lot of those are cheaper this time of year because people like to give them as gifts to like other family members. So
It
if
is.
y'all interested, Google.
Right now they have a sale for $49. I think it is.
For wait, what's the one you used?
Ancestry DNA.
I'm gonna have to do it then.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good price. Because last time I said they were like $100 or something. So yeah, it was good.
Yeah. There's one too that'll like test your genetics for any sort of like predisposition to cancer or like
I wonder if there's anything that the military or the government looks for in these things that we don't know about, that they kind of flag stuff. I'm just wonder. I don't know.
maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
So let me share this.
So wasn't there like a movie about that where they were doing like DNA testing and they would see who had the genetics to live after like the end of the world or something like that? Wasn't there a movie about that or a show like that?
If there is, I haven't seen it.
It sounds familiar. It's, I can't remember.
Oh wait, are you talking about Gattaca or
when
no?
you post it online like this, you'll get this on your whenever the results come in, and then you can go into your DNA story like that. It'll pop up. See, they always update it. And it's cool because they pop up like all the areas, and then they have stories for that. Like down here, it's additional communities where talk about the early Kentucky settlers.
That's cool.
Let me go back. Try and go back. Hold on. And then they got all these DNA matches, so tell you whoever took the test can be related to you and how closely they're related to you.
Oh wow.
Have you like seen any close relatives yet? Or no?
Actually, RM right here. That one's brand new, but I know her. RM right here. That is my grandfather's sister's daughter. And I didn't know that until I met him, or I talked to him on here.
Oh wow!
So it was kind of cool.
First and second.
Cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah,
Pretty neat.
I think it's worth the money to get tested and figure out where you come from.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
cool.
really cool.
Yeah, I might have to do that.
I know. It'd be really like fun to find out. I don't know. I think that'd be awesome.
What if one of us are
There are
related?
some people that do it and they get their whole family tested and they've come up with some off the wall results. Like there's this one family. I've heard stories where this kid bought all of his family members a test, like his mom, dad, brother, and sister. He bought them all a test, and the mom was so against it. Like she was like, "No, we can't do this. We can't do this." And the dad just looked at her and got pissed off and walked into the other room. And later it clicked that one of the kids wasn't his. So, yeah.
Whoa. Be careful who you're inviting.
Awful.
That's bad.
Don't talk to him.
She's not my baby mama.
Oh dear.
Oops. I did it again.
All right, back to this movie. I think it was a decent movie for a cheese ball. I don't think I'm going to watch it again. I don't think I'm going to recommend it to anybody.
You think?
Maybe to my grandma, but that's about it.
Oh, Grandma would love it.
What about y'all?
Send the link out to everybody that tested like on ancestor DNA.
I will recommend it to like my mom and my girl Betty. She likes good Hallmark Christmas movies. And a few people I'd recommend who I know would like it, but yeah, I'm not like, hey guys, you've got to go see this movie. One of
Oh
those.
God.
So good. It's like the best movie ever made.
Yes. It's like Academy Award, like nominee, like potential good.
Cult classic, I'm telling you.
Yeah. And I wouldn't recommend it, but like again, like I would recommend it to my mom, which I like asked her, I'm like, did you see this? She's like, oh yeah, I saw that. I'm like, of course you did.
Of course you did.
So yeah.
Was this a Netflix movie or was it a movie that was now on Netflix?
Oh, it was a
I-
Netflix movie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's the lowest class Netflix movie I've seen.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, 'cause I did check to see, Anthony, if it was, because it seemed like it was like a Lifetime movie and I've seen other Lifetime movies on there, so yeah, I checked, but it's a Netflix original.
Wow.
Mhm.
That's pretty
That was a
low.
low ball.
I mean, it wasn't horrible. It just wasn't.
It was
Did
horrible.
you finish it?
Okay.
Did you
Did I
finish it, Lindsay? Then it was horrible.
Oh, you didn't finish it? I did.
Be honest.
So me and my wife laid in bed to watch
wanted
this
to-
movie the other night, and for the first 10 minutes, I put on there, and it was back in the England where he's getting ready to go to the new age or whatever. And my wife's like, "This is gonna be crap." I was like, "Yeah."
Who was that lady that I guess gave him that whatever she gave him? Like, who did she end up becoming?
I don't know.
It's never like stated. She just kind of appears a couple times in the background and watches them talk,
That's it.
and like, you know,
She's a stalker.
senses the sexual tension between the two, and then, like would disappear again, and then
So
it's
They
never
did some
stated.
things- They could have made this a good movie if they would have played with the stories a little bit better.
Yeah.
Like with her, you could have made it like a Beauty and the Beast type deal where the evil witch transforms the knight into whatever.
Mhm.
She wasn't like an evil witch. She was just like a witch who was like helping him out. Like, hey, this is your
but she
chick,
said,
bro.
you have to do this. Didn't she say you have to do this to get something?
Yeah,
And then,
to get
Did-
knighted,
So,
true knight.
this
to be a
was-
true knight, yes.
That's why it's called A Night Before Christmas.
But did he become a true knight?
Become a night before Christmas, which he's already knighted.
Alexandra says the puppy was the best part.
Mm.
Oh, he was.
I'm trying to remember the puppy.
Was
The
Kylo
girl
Ren?
got it for the niece got it for Christmas, and it was a
Oh,
miracle. They never said how she got the puppy either. Then it was never like they never said like, oh, it was
They
it was
asked
the
Santa
old
for it.
lady. Huh?
She asked Santa for it.
He did, but but it never was like, hey, maybe it was the old lady who's been stalking everybody the whole movie, and it literally just appeared, or maybe it was Santa Claus. Like they never touched upon it. There was literally just a puppy there in the morning,
Mhm.
and then
Tyrone, Rob, Molina, how are you all doing? Welcome to the stream. Fritzy, puppies are always the best part of anything. I agree. So, I guess that's all we got for this movie because I really don't feel like talking about it anymore. I like that.
You picked it. You picked it. And let me say, you picked the last one, and the last one was bad.
Hey, last one was
No.
good. The last one was good. Just because it was just us two doesn't mean it was bad.
I haven't seen it yet. Still, I want to watch that though. I already know I'm gonna like that one.
I'm
Sorry.
on like the 5th episode and I love it.
Really?
Oh,
Who's next week?
that computer graphic. Yeah, Lindsay's got next week.
Oh, you guys.
Computer graphics got way better after that first episode.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
They upped the budget.
Did the
Oh
whole
wait,
did the
we're back to this-
Kardashian thing come into play?
Did the what?
Kardashian?
Yes.
Okay. Is it my thing?
Yes. They look like Mean Girls.
Okay, perfect.
do we believe there's going to be a part 2 from the ending of this movie?
I hope not, but I think there will be.
Right? Okay. So I was the only one who was like, are they
Because the
trying to make
brother-
it?
How did it end?
They're on some type of quest next year.
It ends with that stalker crazy witch lady. She
Mhm.
comes up to the brother who you see in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
And is like, can you help an old lady out or whatever? Like how she did his brother.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, sure. And then it just cuts to like black. Like now she's gonna send him to the future or the past.
And she had another medallion that's like she used for him. She had
Yeah.
a one for the brother. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no.
Tylock says that your last pick was good, but this one is poop.
I agree.
That's why I like this though, because it's forcing you to try at least something you wouldn't have actually taken the time to.
Yeah.
'Cause I probably would have never watched The Highwaymen, and I liked it.
It was
So
Yeah, that was a good one.
It was good.
I got to miss y'all, but I did enjoy that movie.
This is what I like doing. This is what I like about doing this with like the 6 of us. I know it's just 4 of us right now, but it's because like we all like different things, and it kind of like introduces us and like, you know what I mean? Like to different, like, I don't know. I think it's cool. I like doing it.
We need some people to get Disney Plus so we can watch some movies on there.
Well, I'm sorry.
I wish we get Lindsay to watch The Mandalorian.
Are there Ewoks?
No, you need to watch
No,
Noel.
but there's the cutest little baby Yoda. You're just gonna love him.
I've seen tons of pictures. I'm like, okay, he is kind of cute.
Oh, he is the cutest thing ever.
Have you
But
seen
you need to watch Noel.
Yeah, I
Noel?
love it.
Noel was good.
It was.
Yeah.
He's so freaking adorable.
Mm.
Have you seen that little like 30-second clip of somebody put on YouTube with Baby Yoda where he pushes a button and it like blows up the planet?
Yeah.
No,
The
but
group thing.
It was good. It was what?
It was the group thing from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Don't push the red button.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
gotcha.
It's like, you know, that thing like on the bus, like the school bus, where they have like the little thing in the middle of the bus on the window.
Yeah.
I pulled that one day.
I think I'm actually not surprised.
I was like, but I was like 9 years old. It was like only an emergency. I'm like, well, I wonder what this does. I got yelled at. It was horrible.
So the window just fall out?
Yeah,
into
and
the road?
it makes like this like noise, and it's really loud. Yeah,
Huh.
that's my little kid badass moment.
When I was growing up, we had these light rails in Sacramento, and they had these yellow strings up at the top, and I had no idea what they were for. And I was a little punk kid, so I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna pull it and see what it does." I pulled it, and the whole train stopped in the middle of the whole. I was like, "Oh no! What did I do?" So I ran. I ran all the way to the front of the train. I sat down and like didn't do nothing.
Yeah, like the Mr. Innocent. I've just been sitting here the whole
There
time.
was only like 3 people on the train, and they were all looking at me like, "Yeah, we know what you did."
You're like, no, it was the old guy behind me. I swear. Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. Who, me? No.
Killed everybody on the bus.
But it's like when something says only pull in case of emergency, you want to know what it does.
Right.
So
You do.
that's well, I know what it does now.
See, but on a bus, like if you took the bus in Sacramento, pulling that string just said we want you to stop at the next stop. So I was like, all right, let's do it. It stopped.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Tylock said Lindsay almost killed everyone on the bus.
No. The bus driver, he did stop though. Like I got in trouble. He did.
Rob.
Like, whatever.
What's in trouble? Spanking on the bus or what?
Yeah, it would have been the 80s, so I don't know, maybe. No, I think they actually like called my mom and dad, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
Did they punish you?
Probably not.
So you didn't get in trouble.
Rob says he likes to push his wife's buttons. That's living on the edge, bro.
Amen.
Rob Molina, I am not shocked at all.
All right, Lindsay, what are
dear.
we doing next week?
Oh, that's-
Lindsay.
okay, you guys are all going to be totally shocked. Like,
Star Wars?
what?
I would be
It's
shocked.
not a
Anthony.
chick flick.
Ooh.
I'm worried now.
Hey, I'm worried now.
This is what we're watching.
We don't want you to get too creative, Lindsay.
Oh, I like that one.
What is
That's
it?
a good
So,
movie. That's a good movie.
It is a good
have
movie.
you seen it?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I've
really
always wanted to see this. It's got like Charlie Hunnam in it, so I'm like, oh, okay.
good. There's a
Okay,
Ben Affleck
so
scene.
I'll watch Charlie Hunnam.
There's a Ben Affleck scene that
Yeah.
you won't see coming.
Is it good?
It's on Netflix?
Huh?
It's on
Yes.
Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2019, Triple Frontier. It says loyalties are tested when 5 former special forces operatives reunite to steal a drug lord's fortune, unleashing a chain of unintended consequences.
It's
So,
really
like,
good.
I wouldn't have guessed it, Lindsay. All right. I'm intrigued.
It's a really
Yeah.
good movie.
Yep.
Alexandria, keep that blasphemy out of here.
Yeah, I want to see that.
All that crap.
That's what I want to watch.
No twinkle twinkle, little vamp.
Vampires don't sparkle.
Hey, that new vampire show on Netflix.
Too.
You watched it?
V Wars or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to start it yesterday. I saw
watched
it.
the whole season.
Oh, really?
It's good.
Oh.
Okay, who's next week?
Girl, you need to watch Daybreak.
I know. No, I know.
What is Daybreak?
The one we watched.
The show you didn't like.
Okay. See how like unforgettable it was?
Wasn't Daybreak a movie?
There's a scene where one of the teachers.
No, it was a
like,
show.
do you remember that teacher in the class first taking attendance of everybody who was named Jordan or whatever? Well, she's like a half ghoulie and she's half regular, and she keeps keys for safekeeping, but she leans her head back and she pulls her face open to reach down to keep the keys.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that. Yeah.
It was creepy, but it was awesome. It was like the only thing I can think of is in Beetlejuice where he pulls his mouth open. It was freaking awesome.
That's cool.
So who's after Lindsay? Who's next week?
You are.
Yes.
Is it,
Okay.
yeah, it is. It's you. And then Ash.
Whenever Glamma gets her setup going, we'll add her into the mix.
We're gonna be doing a Kylo Ren giveaway.
What?
We're giving away the Kylo Ren that makes sound and lights up.
Nice.
I need that one.
Does he have one of those matte boxes too?
Yeah, does he have a what?
One of those matte boxes where they're very matte and like, yeah. I'm really digging those boxes.
Yeah, he just came out today, and the only one that lights up and makes noise is Darth Vader. So just 2 of them out, and his head coming out pretty soon. It's a glow in the dark 10-inch. So we're gonna do a giveaway. JC, if you can help me out with it, since you can see the stream like on your side. Yeah.
What?
Are you there?
Lindsay,
Yeah.
he's talking to you.
Oh, I thought you said JC. I'm sorry.
I said JC.
Oh, okay.
Talking to me, okay.
JC.
Yeah.
You got StreamYard pulled up, so I'm gonna ask a question, and then whoever gets the answer right, I want to give it to the first person that gets it right. But you can see, because I'm seeing the chat here on my phone, but you get to see it on StreamYard. So I want you to be able to tell me.
All right. So the first
and-
person on StreamYard.
I'm sorry.
So first person on StreamYard.
Yeah. So I'm gonna text you. Sorry, I'm gonna Instagram you the answer.
Okay.
So that's what you're gonna look for. Okay. I just sent it to you. So that is the answer. That answer.
Okay. I got it.
You got it? Okay. All right. So we're gonna do the Kylo Ren giveaway. Shipping it out wherever in the world you live. So all you got to do is answer how many more days until Star Wars movie drops.
Ooh.
That's a good question. Los Luchas.
What up?
Yep.
I got Los Luchas.
Yep. Los Luchas won. Congratulations. You're getting Kylo Ren. It's 9 days. Comes out on the 20th. And you're getting Mr. Kylo Ren light up.
That's cool.
Wait, who won?
Papa Lucha.
Los Luchas, the Lucha family won.
But is it Papa or is it Jenny?
It's probably
Oh,
Jenny
yeah.
for luck.
Because if I don't address it to the right one,
Yeah.
It's one of them. The woo must be Papa.
Yeah. It's gotta be Papa.
That's so cool. Funko's getting better and better.
Oh,
I'm kind
Oh,
of
it's
sad
Papa.
about the baby Yoda pop. I really tried to talk about 3 different things, but the baby Yoda pop is not that cute. They didn't capture the cuteness of baby Yoda.
The
Yeah.
10 inches. Have you seen the 10-inch one?
No.
Oh, I can't wait to get that one. I'm looking for a place I can put it.
Wait,
That one's
Alright.
gotta be out of the box. It's got to be an out of the box. You got to take Baby Yoda out of the box.
Aw, that's cute. It's not a princess though, so.
aw.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Princess.
Oh, the 10-inch is a little cuter. He really is.
He is.
Let's see it. Do you have a picture?
It's life
Go
size.
Hmm.
I'm ready for the 18-inch Harry Potter.
Aw.
That's gonna be cool. That 18-inch Harry Potter, but I didn't get the 18. I didn't get the 18-inch Batman. So
I think
Like the
it's
actual character Harry Potter, he's gonna be 18 inches.
Yeah,
Why though?
we're gonna do a 10-inch and an 18-inch.
That thing's gonna be huge. Huh.
yeah.
The box is like that big.
Jay Lee, I agree. They need a 10-inch gizmo and he needs to be flocked.
Yes.
This is something that needs to happen in my lifetime.
Gizmo. Oh, okay, Gizmo. I was thinking Wicket. Wicket, but didn't they already do like a baby Wicket or something like that?
They did not Wicked.
Wicked.
Or was it?
Wicked good. Dun, dun, dun. Wicked good. Dun, dun, dun. No.
Wicket. Oh dear. Gwen's the only one that remembers that Ewok movie. I swear to God.
Girl, I got it on DVD. Okay.
I have it on DVD too. I just don't like it.
Really?
Why? It's so cute. That little girl's adorable.
Lindell, yes. With her curly, like blonde hair. Yeah.
Are you
Yes.
actually talking about a Star Wars movie, Lindsay?
I am. It is not a
Wow.
Star Wars movie. It is a Ewok.
Ewok movie
Laurel has frozen over.
called The Battle of Endor.
Yes. Yeah. The Battle of Endor. I don't know. It was cool. Just that's how
Yes, there was two.
it was. Yes. Thank you.
Lindsay, have you seen Return to Oz?
I own Return to Oz.
Oh, me too, girl. Me too. Oh my God, I love.
Don't you just want to pick a lunchbox off a tree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that a stolen lunch pail?
I know. But didn't the people on like the roller skates with the long like dreads scare you?
Oh, the Wheelers.
The
Yes.
Yes.
They need to make pops of Return to Oz.
They do.
All right, let me ask you a question. Since we're talking about Christmas movies,
Uh-huh.
there are some Christmas movies out there that are not considered Christmas movies, but they're considered Christmas movies, and I want your opinions. So I'm gonna say a couple, and I want you to say Christmas or not Christmas. And
Okay.
all right.
Mhm.
So Die Hard.
All of us, or just like one?
All of you.
Wait.
No.
Christmas.
Yes.
No.
Yes is one no.
No.
I'm a no as well. So
It is not Christmas until Hans Gruber falls off of that building.
No.
Harry Potter.
No.
No.
No. Star Wars.
No.
That Star Wars. There's a Star Wars special Christmas thing that's yes, that I will consider Christmas. Yes,
No.
Oh, well,
but actual Star Wars, no.
there was a couple other ones I can't remember.
Hmm.
Oh, Gremlins.
Yeah, Gremlins was one of them.
No.
Yes,
I consider that a Christmas movie. Yeah.
No.
Hmm.
yes.
Listen to me. I'm like, no.
You're no on everything.
Home Alone.
Home Alone,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Home Alone is definitely a Christmas movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Lethal Weapon is not a Christmas movie.
Oh, who said that? No,
Who said
thank
Lethal
you.
Weapon?
Edward Scissorhands.
Oh,
Yes.
I would say no.
it is a winter movie. There's a difference.
Trading Places.
Never seen it.
I-
Places?
No.
What's wrong with you?
What? Wait, neither of you have seen Trading Places?
I haven't seen it now. It's old though, isn't it? Isn't it like an 80s movie?
Yes.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
haven't seen it.
Eddie Murphy in it.
Dan Aykroyd,
Mhm.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
I'm gonna go with no though.
I'm gonna say no. Mean Girls. I don't know how that got in there.
Nope.
Well, 'cause there is that
No.
scene. There's a Christmas scene.
Yeah, that
But no, it's
Sound
not.
of Music.
Sound of Music, it totally is.
A
Why
ghost
I don't know, but it's always played at Christmas time. So yes.
I don't feel it. I don't feel it.
Who doesn't love the Sound of Music?
How is They got Groundhog Day on here.
No, that's a Groundhog Day movie.
Yeah.
Parent Trap.
No,
No.
Mm-mm.
That's all they had.
No.
That was something I wanted to figure out what you guys thought, especially about Die Hard, because I'm a no on Die Hard.
Mhm. I know people that
Yeah.
watch that like every Christmas Eve, like that is tradition. They watch Die Hard.
I can't do it.
I know it's like it's just wrong.
I mean, I watch Star Wars at Christmas, but that's because that's the time it comes.
Yeah.
Do any of you guys watch? Okay, like a tradition for me, especially when like up wrapping presents, it's because TBS plays A Christmas Story for 24 hours straight. So I will literally have that on for at least 5 hours of that 24 hour.
WGN used to do it too.
With the
Really?
BB gun? Is it that one?
Huh? The Christmas movie?
No, a Christmas Story. Isn't it the one with like the BB gun?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
okay.
shoot your eye out, kid.
Yeah, shoot your eye out. Yeah, it's kind of weird though. It's creepy. I don't know.
I don't think the movie's creepy.
Okay, best Christmas movie ever. Bad Moms Christmas.
I haven't seen it. I want to though. I really liked Bad Moms.
Yeah, you'll love it. You'll love it.
Bad Moms is great. I didn't even know they made a Christmas movie.
They do.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have it like somewhere, but I've got like 400 movies, so I'd have to. But no, it's good. It's good.
What's the best, most recent Christmas movie?
Bad Moms too. Bad Moms Christmas.
What about
I
you?
like Love Actually. That's one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Which one?
Love Actually.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
I think like something that's going to be timeless from now on is probably going to be Elf.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just
My
that
parents
scene.
love that movie. They quote it like daily.
I know that scene where like he sees the raccoon. He's like, "Oh, does somebody need a hug?" I laugh out loud every time I see that when the raccoon's like, "Oh, it's so good." Yeah, that's gonna go down as a classic
Oh, yeah.
for years and years. Yeah, it is.
I'm trying to think of any others. What about you, Anthony?
Right.
The last Christmas movie, the one with the girl from Game of Thrones.
Emilia Clarke, yeah.
You know what else is a really good Christmas movie is The Family Stone. It's got
Yes.
That's
yes,
the
Rachel
one with Luke Wilson.
Luke Wilson. Who else is in that one?
Rachel McAdams.
Yep.
Yep.
The guy that played Coach from that TV show.
I do remember. That's the only thing I remember from like my wife
I
watched
know.
Parenthood, and I was like, "It's Coach."
It's Coach. It's Coach. That is such a good. Yeah, Four Christmases is good too.
I haven't seen Four Christmases. I wanted to, but I never got around to seeing it.
Oh, it's
What's
good.
that one with Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon?
That's Four Christmases.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, where like the baby pukes on him and he starts gagging.
I gotta see this movie.
Mhm.
Anthony, what is your favorite Christmas movie?
So I have to confess, I hate Christmas. So
Oh, boo. Boo.
Ugh, Grinch.
so I really don't watch Christmas movies.
Mm.
So I'm gonna say
Die Hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a strong word. I just dislike. I don't like Christmas. I'm just not a big fan of it. So.
Have y'all seen the new Grinch?
With
The Funimation one?
no.
It came out last year, I think. I think it's a little bit better than the old ones.
I believe it's on Netflix actually.
Yeah.
And yes, I have 2 small children. Watched it a lot.
Mhm. Don't you love how they do that? They just watch the same thing over and over and over and over and over.
So you memorize it?
Exactly. Yes. Like I swear I can talk like Peppa Pig now.
Please don't.
Well, let's hear it.
No.
So when my daughter was growing up, I got that. When my daughter was growing up, it was always Dora. Dora this, Dora that, Dora this, Dora that. She had one DVD that she would put on repeat, and she would just sit there for like hours. And also delicioso, and I'm like, oh god, just go away.
Or backpack.
Yeah.
Swiper backpack. Did she go see the new movie?
No, not yet. I
No.
was really surprised. I was like, you put me through misery that whole time, and now Dora's cool. You don't want to do that?
The movie actually looks like pretty cute. It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I thought that was a joke.
Oh no.
Oh,
When I was in the preview, I was like waiting for the like or die thing at the end of it. I didn't think that was real.
she's a good actress too, because she was in Transformers.
Was
Isabella Moner.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I don't remember her in that.
She was really good in Transformers.
Mhm.
I think we are going to call it. I've got to get back to the family. I did take off tonight to be with them, but I also wanted to hang out with this family. So next week we will be on Lindsay's channel. I will be doing a giveaway. I don't know what yet, but I'll be giving away something.
Oh, nice.
So, Lindsay, and we are watching what again?
Triple Frontier.
Triple Frontier.
Yeah,
If
I
you guys
want to
wanna
go
watch-
like Gone with the Wind, but it's 4 hours, and I'm like, JC won't even show up. Like he just won't. Like,
Yeah, this is what I think Manny will actually watch with me too. It looks
So,
opposite.
you
it
guys,
looks good. It does.
if you guys want to watch that ahead of the stream next week and let us know what you guys thought about it in the comment section down below, or just let us know what you think next week. We would greatly appreciate that. I want to say thank you for all you guys joining me tonight. Forever Freaky Funko, I will have everybody's link posted down below after the stream. But I appreciate everybody coming on here, everybody coming into the chat and checking out this Christmas movie that was all cheese. So I appreciate you all. You guys want to say anything?
No, it's fun. I'm still waiting for you to pick a movie that's actually decent.
Daybreak was decent.
Or a
I'm
show.
gonna go with Daybreak was probably good actually.
Have you seen Daybreak, Anthony?
Nope.
Oh, check it out.
I'm thinking of the surfer where they're
Yeah.
they're thieves.
I know
That's
what you're
Point Break.
Point
I
Break.
know. I know. That's what I'm thinking of, but no, I haven't seen it.
It's. Did you like Ferris Bueller?
Oh, I love Ferris Bueller. It's one of
Okay,
the
so you'll love this one.
Mhm.
You're a Walking Dead fan, ain't you?
Did we
Yeah.
all freeze? What happened?
Okay.
All right.
We're good.
I am going to get off here. I
Oh.
appreciate you, everybody coming on. Thank you guys so much for being in the chat. As always, happy hunting because it's worth it. I got to get out of here, so peace out. Give me a minute while I end this broadcast.
Yeah. There's always